Okay, this recording is being done by Screencast-O-Matic. 15 minutes of video recording from my desktop. As you see, I've got your personal profile up on here, your page, and what I'm going to do is this is going to be training you to create a post in your website. And I'm going to start with the graphic because you need to have a graphic that's 600 pixels by 600 pixels if you want it to show up properly when you're sharing your posts in Facebook. So how I capture the page if you don't have some fancy software like Snagit or any capture software pages is just you're on the page here and you just press Control and at the same time print screen, which is at the top right hand side of your keyboard. And I use a bunch of different programs, this Flash Ad Creator here, as well as IrfanView, which is a free program. So I'm going to show you IrfanView, which is an open source program that you can download and use. It's a great graphic program. And I can just paste that on there by going Control V now. And that's your page in a graphic. Now, to make that graphic 600 by 600, I'm just going to take a section of it and I'll sort of make it approximately what I think 600 is by cropping it out here. So I'm just going to crop this image by going Edit, Crop or Cut Out. And then I'm going to actually set the image size to 600 by 600. 600 by 600. And now that's a 600 by 600 image. And I'll save that to my computer in a separate folder just called Training. So I'll make it Training. And call it your Facebook. Cheryl. So now I have the image. Now I'm going to go to your dashboard on your development server here. And I'm going to create a post, and I'm going to do it by posts, and then add a new one. And left click on that. And then I'll just put here Cheryl's Facebook page image. Oops. And I'm going to put a little bit of text in this because you notice it actually creates its own URL right here automatically. As soon as you put that text in there, it creates it from that text right here. And that's to index it on Google, of course. But the text you put at the first of the paragraph, you want to format it the way you want it to look in there. So this is Cheryl's oops, I'll have to be able to spell. Cheryl's Facebook details. And press the enter button there, and also I'm going to make that a heading. So I'll make it a heading 2 for the size, and I say this is what the Facebook page post looks like. Alright. And I'm going to do the hook thing for you to show you what shows up. If you want to see graphic Details of Cheryl have, oops, have a look at this post. You will be shocked at what you find. Well, maybe they will be shocked with what they find. This is the kind of thing I have fun with. Okay, so this is a post now. In order to get the image in there, so you're going to set the featured image, which is down at the bottom right here. So you left click on that. Brings up the media editor. At least it should if I clicked it properly. No, there we go. And those are the pictures that are already in there. And I'm going to upload from my computer. So I press on upload, select the files, and then I made a separate directory here called Training and Facebook and Cheryl, and I'm opening that picture. Now it's putting it onto your server. I'm going to set the featured image. That puts it on the page. Now it doesn't show up on the page here unless you actually put it there by adding it there in the top or whatever you want, but it's going to be in the post when it shows up on your home screen for this post. And another thing you have to do with it to make sure it shows up on Facebook properly is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to press publish there so it's published. And we'll see how long this training goes. I'm going 7 minutes so far. Okay, so it's published. And now that's going to be showing up and what that post actually looks like if you shared this on Facebook. And this is what the line would say here. You see, you will be shocked at what you will find. That's where it's a dangling participle. Anyways, if you need to validate this for Facebook, this is all you do with this social settings plugin is you click on this validate button and open up the graph thing right here. And if the image doesn't show up properly right here, and sometimes it has errors, so the way you do that, correct it, is just click on Fetch New Scrape Information, and then you'll notice that that's what is going to show up in the post. And now that you're done with that, you can close it. And now we will update that page. Now to view the page, or the post, it's a page and it's a post. It's actually called a post because pages are separate and they're over here. Posts have different functions in WordPress. If you want to view it right away, you I just right click on that and open it up in another screen here. I'm going to close that out. Now this is the new post that was just created. And we can close that one up. And this is what it looks like. Come on now. Now's no time for my computer to give me trouble. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's what the post looks like with its heading and what the image looks like on there and what's on there, and what when somebody shares, they can actually share this page like right here in Facebook or YouTube or Gmail or Twitter or any other of 100 other different ways here. 275 different ways that people can share this page now. Not that they're going to. This is only for demonstration purposes. But now what you do with this page in order to share it is just take this link. What I do to put it on, and what I'm going to do is put it right into a Messenger post. And so I'll do Control-C and copy that. And I've got your Facebook page open here, so I can just go and message you here. put this is part of a training on how to create posts on your website. And then I go Control V right there, and I will send that to you now, and you'll get record of that. Okay, when you watch this video, as soon as I figure out how to render it and share it with you. I don't know whether I'm going to put it on YouTube or whether this program actually is able to share it with you. So hang tight here, and we'll go back to your page, your website. And just at the outset, I'm going to go to the home page here and show you how that gets rendered on the home page. So when your home page comes up here now, because we put an image on that post, that's the way the post shows up right here, you see. So when somebody goes online to your page, you're seeing the latest posts that are up here. So you see it says here where it's sort of leaves you hanging, but the excerpt, Cheryl's Facebook details, this is what the Facebook page posts looks like. If you want to see graphic details of Cheryl, have a look at this post. You will be, what is this about? Click the image. Okay, click there and see what it's about. Goes to your page. Okay, so that's one thing I forgot to mention about posts is choosing a category that has been set up for posts in the categories section right here on all the posts. So I've actually created categories that you can modify. You can make new categories. I just made one audio teachings and one video teachings, and the default one is news. So back to your post, when you're searching for all posts, you can actually search for the post in here if you don't want to look through all the things in there. If you remember a keyword in one of your posts, you just go Facebook. It was about that. So you search in the post for the Facebook posts, and there it is. Now we can edit it, and down here under categories you choose what kind of a post it is. So it's either an audio, video, or a news post. So I'm just going to put this as a news post. That's what it is. All of them are set to default to if you don't select anything, but you can select numerous ones if you want, but it doesn't have any video, it doesn't have an audio in it, unless I modify it later and put this video actually in this post, which I think I probably will do. So then I'll make it a video post at that time. And another thing you can do when you look at all of your posts, and this is a plugin that allows you to do this, you notice these little green dots here? The green dot just means that the comments are open, and to close them all you do is click on that, and that will change to red, and now nobody can comment on the page. So I'm going to leave it green so that I can even leave a comment after that on the page. Okay, and that is going to be the end of this recording, I believe. I'll try another one later because we're at 14 minutes.